What's up, guys? It's Tagz. This is not a Let's Play. This is showing you the start of our multiplayer server that we just started up, a couple buddies, and we're trying to just get a few things set up so that we can, you know, give it out to people and show them. So I'll just show you, some of the stuff that we've just built in the beginning. I think what we're going to do is allow people to have like their own plot. So if you got friends that want to play, you guys can have your, a super big area that's all your own, and it'll be protected under whatever users you decide you want on it. And yeah, and then people will still be able to check things out. So this is what we just quickly built, just the last little bit. You can see a bit of a lighthouse there that one of the guys is working on, and there's still a lot of stuff that has to be done. You'll see one of my buddies is working on something there. Underground, there's going to be a big cave system under here. Not too sure yet what we're going to do. And yeah, so I'll just show you what we've quickly built here. So we basically went for the castle look. So one of the guys is building a big ship here. So I think he's still working on some stuff, and I think he's got a little fireplace in here. Yeah, so that's his little ship that he's working on. I'll show you sort of what we've built. We've built for the hell. There we go. So we've got a walkway basically that goes all the way around the castle. And I think they've only done one tower so far that you can actually go up. It's got a little landing area here with the path that goes all around. I'm just going to quickly turn it to daytime so that it looks a little better outside. So yeah, there's a pathway that goes all the way around the outside. And then you can also take stairways right up to the very top. So again, I think one of them's still playing around with what he wants to do with these. Yeah, so this was just kind of a little, not little, it was a big project to start off, so they're still playing around with some of the things they're going to do in it. They still got to build 2 more big towers on each end. We've got little boxes set up for all the different things we've been needing to build with. I'll just quickly show you this. This is again, not totally done with this yet, but this is the underground cave that I don't know what we're going to do with it yet. We just kind of built it. You can see this goes underneath that water where the boat was. So the boat is, you can sort of make out the boat there. So it actually goes underneath the little dock there. And this whole area here is underwater. So eventually we'll be doing something with this, whether it goes deeper or whatever. Like I said, we want to let people have their own big areas that they can do whatever they want with and have it for themselves or their group of friends. So if something you guys are interested in, anybody that's watching this, just send me a message and I can hook you up with the IP address and you can have some fun with your buddies on the only difference with multiplayer right now is you can't use minecarts. Redstone doesn't seem to work too well. And you can make, we've got monsters turned off right now just because I don't think you can kill them yet, and you can't die yet in multiplayer, so there's really no reason for them just yet. So we built like a gate with lava. It's pretty deep down on both sides. Again, not sure what we're going to do with this area that's out here. It's kind of just open right now. There's little cave systems that are down there. And then one of the things that I've been working on is I wanted to make something that was kind of fun, something that you actually had to try and find. It's not terribly far from the castle, but it's definitely not close. And once you do find it, there's a very simple way of always getting back to it. So I'm just going to take us there real quick now. And I'm just going to cut the part off to show you how to do it, because the idea is that people will be able to actually try and find this this particular massive landmark, and when they do, there's there's some pretty sweet stuff that you can do with it inside. So anyway, I'm going to cut it off here for a second. I'm going to take us over there, and then yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this has been my project that I started working on. Essentially what it is it's a enormous pyramid. And yeah, essentially the job of people that are interested in it is to try and find it on the map. It's like I said, it's not terribly far from the castle, but it's certainly not visible right away. But once you do find it, you inside here, I'm not going to show you the sign because on that sign there it will actually tell you within multiplayer there's a lot of cool things that you can do that you can't do in single player, and it will tell you, for people who do manage to find it, how they can get back here quite easily and quickly, and if that way they can actually continue searching for treasures within the pyramid. So I'll show you the one that's on the right. Just tells you that there are treasures below, but can you find them all? There's a, let's see if I can sneak it over. There's a sign that is over there, but that one I can't let you see. So essentially what you do is you get into this big room, and there's just a hole. And if we look over top, you can't really see too much. So you basically just have to have the balls to drop down. That said, you can't die, so it's not really a big concern. So we'll just drop down here. Into the water. So once you are at the top of the water here, of course some of this stuff's not going to be here, but you are basically within the pyramid itself, and it's a huge hollowed out area underneath the pyramid. And what I'm doing is essentially building levels and mazes and things that does the dark scare you, and I don't remember, I've got signs in other places, but what I'm basically doing is building a set of levels that if you can actually figure your way around, you can see I still have quite a bit to do. This will all be built into the level. I'll just show you right over here, the little lookout, but you'll basically be able to go through different areas and see if you can figure out the puzzles, and finding essentially what you're looking for is treasure chests. We've got chests spread out throughout the level that are going to randomly have things in it that will help you with building, whether it be, you know, diamonds or tools or whatever, you know, big chunks of iron or something to that effect. There's going to be some pretty sweet stuff within those chests. So you can see there's just a little bit that's been built out so far. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's been pretty fun building it. So it is extremely time consuming to build it all, but let's see, I'm trying to think if there's one that I can show you easily. Essentially what happens too is the server itself saves every 10 minutes, so that it's quite, we're trying to make it as griefless as possible, so that people can't come in and wreck the server. We've got areas that are protected. We're turning off the ability to light stuff on fire once we make it public, so that people can't come in and just, you know, start a fire and burn all your stuff. And we're also changing the properties of lava so that they can't use that to try and destroy stuff. But that said, the server saves every 10 minutes, and so it's pretty easy for us to bring all that information back if somebody does decide to be a dick. That said, if they do, we just ban them and they don't come back. So these are all going to be quite a bit different. There's going to be blocks that are going off all over the place pretty soon once I get a little bit more of this done. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. So this is just the start. Like I said, we want to have people come in with their friends and get different sections and see what you can build and what you guys can come up with. I'm not going to go down there and show you what's down that way, but yeah, like I said, if people are interested in doing their own thing and playing around and having some fun with some friends, send me a message and I can hook you guys up and set you up on the server. We've got 3 mods so far that are pretty active on it, and obviously I'm on it quite a bit too. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll just quickly show you where you start off. In multiplayer, you can use slash spawn, and it's probably going to look pretty funny for a second here. We've set the spawn point up above the castle so that if you ever get stuck or lost or whatever, you can just hit slash spawn and it's going to take you back to the castle automatically. The only thing you have to keep in mind when you play multiplayer is you want the view distance on just normal, not far. Far can crash your game quite a bit. But you can also, once you, the one cool thing is if you bring your friends in, you can go find a spot pretty far away, and what you do is each user has a home spot, so they can type slash set home, and just like that, and that's actually going to set your home point. So if I hit this right now and I type slash home, actually I guess I should, maybe I'll just go back up to that spawn point. If I type slash home now, it's going to take me back to that spot I set, which is awesome for, if you guys decide, if you and your friends decide on a big area that you want to use, you just set home on that, and you can always get right back to it, and also jump back to the castle anytime you need to. We're going to have, some of the more general stuff will probably have extras in these boxes here, and yeah, it's pretty fun, pretty open, and you can do whatever you want. So if you guys are interested, send me a message. You can just whatever the message is within YouTube, and we'll get you set up. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. I'll catch you in the next Let's Play.